afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much. It's a cool opportunity to get to be here. I can't say I've ever done anything quite like this. And Carolyn, thank you for the opportunity. Congratulations on your achievement and all your hard work. I'm going to be talking a little bit about work. I just have a few remarks about that, actually. This is something that you can take with you that can't be taken away from you ever. So, you worked hard to get here. Enjoy it, celebrate it, have fun today, and tomorrow another chapter in your life starts. And I know soon you turn 18 and you'll be reaching adulthood, and you're going to have to make decisions on your own, and all I can tell you is just work hard. Personally, I define work as an investment of effort and emotional energy to a productive cause. You're going to find that you have to work at everything in your life. Your relationships with your family, a significant other one day, your children if you ever become a parent, all those things, they all require a certain degree of effort and work. And if you want to make those things be all they can be, you have to make the effort, take the time to invest. Also, you know, go work on location and have a job. And all I can say is all work in this country, no matter what it is, no matter what you do with your life, it's all necessary and it's all important. So don't be ashamed. Just get up out of bed every day and say, and at the end of the day, look back and say, have I done all what I could have done? And if not, be better the next day. And just to keep pushing. I did bring a brief poem. This is actually from McGuffey's Prime. It's like an old book, I guess, that kids read about 100 years ago. And it goes, work while you work, play while you play. One thing each time, that is the way. All that you do, do with your might. Things are done by halves, are not done right. So if you're going to set out to do anything in your life, don't be halfway about it. Don't waste your time. Just do your best, and like I said, everything that's worth doing in this life involves a certain degree of investment effort on your part. And you know, that puts you in charge of your own happiness. So enjoy today. Congratulations with your accomplishment, and tomorrow's work begins, and give it your best every day. Congratulations.
Okay, now our principal, Gordon Howard. Well, this is a good chance for me to practice. So Lincoln High School graduation comes up in about 2 weeks, so I told Mr. Dalton this is a good chance for me to practice for that one, because I get to do this over there too, so this is great. Like Mr. Dalton said, I am the principal of Lincoln High School and also over at Teton Academy, so I get over here once in a while, but not very often. So I'm going to personalize this right, Carolyn, here. This is, and we're here to celebrate and recognize you today for your accomplishment, and it's a great accomplishment. So, you know, there's adversity we all have to overcome. I would encourage you to use the confidence gained by this accomplishment in all aspects of your life as you move forward. Because life's going to continue to throw challenges at you. And but use those as opportunities as you move forward to grow. Don't use it as an excuse to give up and quit trying. And I'm going to share with you an example that I have seen in the past year of determination, resolve to keep a positive attitude when faced with obstacles when they get thrown in our paths. And on my staff over at Lincoln High School, these events have occurred to this wonderful teacher in the last year. I'm going to read off a list of events that this teacher's faced through just 1 year's period of time. Her son broke his wrist. Her husband had a stroke, blood clots, and several months before he could go back to work, they weren't sure if he was going to get his eyesight back or his hearing back. He eventually did. Both of her cars broke down, needing costly repair. House flooded twice in the basement. They got it fixed. Flooded again right after they got it fixed. Insurance said it was outside water. It's not going to pay. Her family dog had 10 years. They had to put it down because it got sick. She was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease and stenosis. They just recently discovered they had mold in their house because there was a leak in the bathroom, so they had to quarantine and fix that up. Insurance did pay for that one. And her husband's stepdad had a stroke, heart attack, and a grand mal seizure all on the same day, and actually survived that. But you know what the nicest thing about all that is? She would walk in every day to work with a smile on her face and saying, what do? I have a choice to either give up or just keep going. And she just come in, and I can guarantee that nobody at school other than myself who she shared all this with, even though she's had this challenge in her life. So when you're faced with those types of things, you can either choose to quit or you can choose to be like she did and say, you know what, I'm moving on, I've got a smile on my face, life's going to throw some things at us. But keep that positive attitude. Okay, so decide to stay positive, grow and learn from those things. Challenge is going to keep coming to you. Make that determination right now that you're going to overcome what you have so far. But this is just a jumping off point. This is just starting point for you. So much more in store for you in the future. And there's two short thoughts I'd like to just give you real quick here and then be done. One is the path to greatness cannot be found on the path of least resistance. And then the second little quote here, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intentions, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. So, congratulations. Move forward. Keep the good positive attitude. No matter what life throws at you, you can overcome if you make that decision. So, good job.
Before I say my part, I just want to say how lovely Carolyn was this afternoon for her graduation. And Mr. Howard, I'd like to present to you Carolyn Mahlen, our first and 2012 graduate from Teton.
So Carolyn, on behalf, I'm representing District 93. It's a pleasure to accept you as a graduate of Teton Academy. And at this time, present you with your diploma. Congratulations. As an official graduate now, you get your Tassle, so you get excited to get that.
Yeah.
All right. So I wrote this song for graduation. Is it all right if I sing it?
Yeah.
Okay. There comes a time in our lives when we have to kiss the past goodbye. Travel life's road, though we'll never know where it will lead us in time. There comes a time in this world where woman and man were once boy and girl, steadily changed. Though it feels so strange to have our wings unfurled, there comes a time in this place where slow and steady wins the race. We never give up, though we've had enough of difficulties that we faced. There comes a time in these years when we have to stand and face our fears. We may not know how, but please listen now. It's alright to shed our tears. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. What I do have to say is kind of along the same lines as one of my speeches from my communications class. My short main message is never give up. It's not worth it to give up. School is really hard, but whether you're getting your diploma or your GED or you're starting college classes, you have to work hard to get to where you want to go. It may be difficult to stay focused on work, but we can really achieve anything we set our minds to when we try. We all have potential. All of us, all you guys have potential. And we have the capability to live up to that potential if we really want to. No one can force us to try. We have to do it because we want to. So many people have helped me get to this point. I mean, a lot of people. Mr. Greg and Mr. Dalton, you guys have worked hard to help me figure out the classes I needed to graduate. You taught me so much. Mr. G, I learned about the scientific aspects of the world we live in. And with Mr. D, I learned about the people who live in it. What I learned most from Teton Peaks Academy is that it's okay not to have all the answers, as long as you're willing to ask the questions. Thank you guys. I want to thank everybody at the school district who helped make this possible. And Miss Liz, you were my therapist for the majority of the time I was here, and you helped allay all my irrational fears that I wouldn't get done on time. You were always there to talk to me when my anxiety was getting the best of me, and you supported me the whole time. Thank you. And Miss Roma, she took over when Miss Liz left, and she offered to do our therapy sessions in the classroom while I was doing my schoolwork and getting my schoolwork done. She made me relax when I was stressed out about school and made me take a deep breath and say, I can do it. So I'd like to thank her for that. All the other staff members that have been here for me, thank you as well. Specifically, Mr. Brandon and Mr. John have helped me a lot. Every time Mr. D stepped out of the classroom, one of you guys was there to help me. Mr. John, you helped me stay focused on school for the most part. And Mr. Brandon, you provided a very nice distraction, especially with that annoying little red laser light that you kept shining at my computer. Thank you for that. And to my peers, thank you guys so much for your support. You told me time and time again that I could do it, and you were proud of me for trying. You boosted my self-esteem and made me realize that I would make it through. And last but never least, Grandma. You and Grandpa have helped me the most. You've been there for me, even from the time when I was in elementary school, and I was bent on refusing to read. Kicking and screaming, throwing fits, saying I can't read and I won't read. You supported me in all my endeavors throughout my school history and helped me with my homework when I really needed it. And while I was here, you made it clear that when I needed someone to talk to, you were just a phone call away. You told me the whole time that you had faith in me, and you knew I had potential if I tried. Thank you so much for being there, and I'm happy to go home with you today. All right, well that's just about it. I guess I'll say one more time, thank you guys, and don't give up.
Okay, that concludes the graduation ceremony. We do have cake and ice cream as soon as we get it out here. I would invite everybody to stay and have some cake and ice cream. Thank you very much.